This is all cooled down now. So I'm gonna cut these wheels off, these old wheels, throw them away. They're a little too tiny anyways for what we're trying to do with it. So I'm gonna get these plates zipped off and then clean up the bottom here and then finish weld our bottle rack on both sides here. And then I think probably flip the thing over and measure for this plate, this steel that we're going to put here on the bottom. And it may be kind of flexy here in the middle. I may have to strap it, but we'll see. So let's get cutting. Okay, I got all the wheels cut off. I'm going to use the flat disc now and grind off all the little nubs that are left behind. And then I'm going to weld here, and then finish this up, and then I'll flap disc all that off nice, and then move on to the other part of the cart. Alright, so I got it all flap disced in. I got all these corners cut down. They're real nice. And then I went ahead and hit these. I was knocking all this down nice, and then my grinder died. So I'm going to fill in some of where this pitting is. Fill these holes in here, and then when my grinder charges back up, I'll knock all this down. I went through batteries. I'm going to hit all these seams and hit this. And then let this cool, and then probably tomorrow morning I'll grind these down in. So let's get this welded, and then we can start letting it cool. Okay. It's all welded. It's a little hot, but welded. Kind of fixed some of that. All welded up on the corners on all of them. So now we'll just let it cool. Let my grinder charge, and then we'll hit all this tomorrow real good. And I'm going to grab some cardboard and try to trace out a pattern for this. Or actually, I might just take some measurements. This should be pretty square. So assuming it is, I'll probably cut the plate out for here then. All right, I got that heavy piece of sheet metal laid out here. So I'm going to grab my framing square and draw up a box here to cut out. So, I think it was heavy. Okay, got it drawn out, and I've started cutting it out here. My only issue with this little cutter is that when it gets hot, it won't cut anymore. So you gotta let it cool. And this would have been a great thing to use the plasma cutter for, but I didn't feel like trying to mess with it. I have this thing and it rips it out real quick. But it's 8:03. I promised my wife I'd be up at 8, so I'm late already. Probably in the doghouse, but whatever. I gotta go take the trash out and then go up. So if I can sneak down here tomorrow before soccer, I'm gonna zip that out and we'll get that fitted into here, make sure it fits. And then I don't know if we'll get this ground tomorrow or Thursday, but I don't know. I'd like to get this thing wrapped up, so gotta get working on it.